Hello YouTube, it's your girl Crystal Lane, also known as, or formerly known as, Crystal from Ball Black Girl Chronicles. Welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back to my YouTube channel. This video hopefully is going to be a quick one. I doubt it. Let me stop that. Let me back up. This will not be a quick video. This is going to be a video about me adding patches to my Gucci clutch. This is a bag that I picked up off of eBay, the resale market, and I did a little bag spot on it. I've since made some repairs to the edging here, and painted her. As you can see, she got that chocolate finish like my other Gucci bag. What this video is about is it's about adding patches to this bag. Now this is considered the front of the bag, and I decided, this is the inside. Isn't it beautiful? I mean, I just did another one, which you'll see. I had to clean out the lining on this one, but this one is really beautiful. Anyway, what I'm doing is I'm adding patches to this bag. Now, you know that Gucci, and I don't know the name of the line. If anybody knows, go ahead and put it in the description box down below. But you remember Gucci has, and I think Coach does it too. But Louis Vuitton also does it, where they're adding patches to some of their bags. So this is a vintage piece that I've tried to do I did a bag spot on and brought it back to some life, but now I also want to add some patches to this bag. Originally, I thought I would add it onto the front side of the bag. I decided to add it to the back side of the bag. So if for whatever reason I decide to carry my bag like this, it'll just show the original Gucci patch. But on the back side, voila, as you can see, I've already started adding a patch. This patch has already been tacked down. Now I'm getting ready to add some additional patches, and I wanted to go ahead and capture this process here. So let's see here. I'm hoping that you guys can see me and not me, but see the bag. As I do the process. You may or may not, but we'll do the best that we can. Just so you are aware of what I'm using, it is called Fidite, I guess, fabric glue. This is what I'm using. When I open it up, this is what it looks like. I like that it's a pin there, and then there's a glue hole to try to not get your glue to stick. And then it has this spreader so that once I add glue to the back of my patch, I can go ahead and then spread it evenly and then tack it down and add additional glue if I need to. The patches that I'm using, as you can see, is this a lion, tiger, bear, oh my, whatever it is, that's what I'm using. That's the biggest piece. And then the rest of the patches are going to be butterflies, a couple of bees, and more butterflies. So the design that I had in mind here is as if this this tiger lion is kind of roaring out the bees and the butterflies out of its mouth up into and it's only the two bees here. So I don't think you can see the whole thing because my camera is what it is, and I'm sitting right up under it. Should have moved it, I'm sorry. But this is the design that I have in mind for this bag. And then the butterfly is just the bees and the butterflies are coming out of the lion's mouth. So this bee would be fairly close here, and this one is going to be here. And then these will be like this. So that's what I have in mind. I think it'll be very pretty. Nothing, not a lot going on with it, but definitely interesting nonetheless. So follow me as I go ahead and begin to glue down these pieces. What you think? I think it'll be pretty. If not, too bad, because it'll be tacked down already. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna remove these again and do them one at a time. And my glue. Maybe I should leave it on the because I'm scared they're gonna move when I move, right? Once I tack it down, it's tacked down. I moved them up, but should I move them down? Oh gosh. I wonder, should I have done this one here? I don't think I'll be able to do that here and this one here. If that's the case, then I need to get a another beast. I mean, another butterfly, looks like. I think originally I was taking one of them out. If I could take two, I could take... So what's already tacked down or is this one, and then this one, and then this one. They're already tacked down. Sort of, because this one seems to still be coming up, my B. So it's like, do I want it to be kind of tilting to the side? I should have made a decision on that beforehand. He still can be moved. Well, he could have been moved now. No, he not being moved. I don't know if I just messed that up or not. So this is what we have so far. And now we are going to put the other butterflies. I've only got these two bees on here. And then we're going to go ahead and put the other butterflies on here. This is the big one. So the big one is like going to be at an angle. And the question was, do I want another butterfly here? You know what I mean? Or do I want butterflies like... You know what I mean? So it's like, where do I want these butterflies to be? He's tacked down pretty good now. I'm starting to not like how I did this one. he's dang near all the way tacked down, but I sort of did not like him. So the ones that are not tacked down right now are these. So it's rising. I think he's probably less the problem, but she's probably a problem. You know, something like that. And okay, I think the problem was this one. Can I take her up? I can. She was originally supposed to be, I believe, like this. And then it was supposed to be like this. That's what I believe is the problem. And then the B is the B, and he's, or she, he's, and then this, and then that would have been the third one. I believe it's supposed to be something like this, but this one probably could be taken off, and then this one could just come down here. Yeah, that glue on I forgot I was recording you all. Alrighty. So we're gonna do this one. This is already here, so we can't move it, right? We could add a middle one there, but that doesn't make sense to me. Now that I've patched them, now that I've put them, I've patched a couple of them in already. I think I did something wrong with the B here, and I should have mapped them out and kept them on the board, on the bag beforehand. I mean, kept them on the bag before tacking them down, because now it's just a matter of tacking them down as they are here, because I think he's now, probably could pull them up, but how many times are you going to be able to pull them up before you can't pull them up anymore? Alrighty, so I'm going to do just that, and it'll be fine. See, this one is not. Can we have another one in there without it being? It's almost like, do we do another one and then another one? Now we're adding more. I don't know, but we gotta go ahead and tack them down now. Because we've already tacked down what we tacked down, right? Okay. Do we want to go ahead and tack this down? Let's tack that one down. I think we know where that's going to be. We're going to go ahead and tack this one down now. Let me see if I can move it so you can see it without it falling. So I put the glue on the back. I then spread the glue around. This helps it not, you know, spread out after you sit it down. And then I usually will go ahead and tack the corners. So this one is in this corner here. The butterfly wings are right there at the left there. You hear Tabitha? You probably did. Here she comes. I'm going to put this back on because we're going to hold that down to tack it on some. Yeah, it's not coming up pretty good. I mean, so that means it's tacked down pretty good if it's not coming up. So that's another piece that's already tagged down. You know, the question is, do I need to have them perfect? I don't know. Would them being a tad bit imperfect make it a better experience? What's your thoughts? Do you think when you're doing these types of projects, it should be perfect on the money? Or do you think a little bit of imperfection makes it one of a kind or whatnot? It's going to be one of a kind anyway, because who else doing a butterfly bag other than me? I don't think I know of anybody else trying to put butterflies on their Gucci. I think Gucci has butterflies on their bags anyway. They have some patches with butterflies. I remember seeing them. So it's not like I cornered the market on this idea. I just wanted to do something that could be viewed as almost authentic as Gucci is concerned, but still original. You know what I mean? And I know that some of Gucci bags have both butterflies and bees. So it's not like this is something completely new and original for me. And so people will still be able to take a look at the bag and be like, oh yeah, Gucci has done butterflies in the past, or has done bees and whatnot. So it's not going to be something that is, you know, I don't want to make it sound like I've made this whole design up or whatnot. Just this one, just this configuration. I don't know. It's not tacked down, so they're falling, but what do you think so far? All right, so far we have this butterfly, this bee tagged down, this butterfly tagged down, this lovely lion or tiger or bear is tagged down. So if we had just the bag with this right now, this is what it would look like. I'm going to go ahead and add some additional glue to this bee here, because the edges are coming up. I can see from here that the edges are coming up, as is this butterfly. So I really probably should have held that a little bit longer in order to get it tacked down good. The butterfly here is also coming up, so I'll hold it down a bit and see if I need to add additional glue to that. I guess I should stop trying to peel them up. Then maybe I won't have to add the additional glue. Yeah, I'll keep holding them down for a while here and see if that will make a difference. If not, then I'll go ahead and add some additional glue. For where this sits here, I have to do it like this, like put my hand inside the bag, because this part is folded in, so it doesn't allow it to be really flat when trying to get the glue. Like this little corner right here needs to be tacked down for sure. I don't know, I was definitely nervous about adding the patches. I watched a bunch of YouTube videos of, or not a bunch, because there's not a bunch out there, but there are some out there about adding patches to their bags, and I think everybody is a little nervous when they do it, because you don't know. I don't know. I will say this. I don't know if it's going to turn out right, or if it's going to look nice, or people going to get the concept I was trying to create in my very own art here. My very own creative spark in doing this bag. So, but I guess when you're an artist, it's not for somebody else to, or when you're doing something creative, it's not necessarily for other people to get. It's for you to get and you to enjoy. The thing is, everything I do with my items, it's always about, is this resaleable? That's how I'm like, do I want to do that? Would somebody buy it? That's always my question, because what if I want to sell the bag? Would somebody buy it? Would somebody else find this bag interesting enough to purchase? So I'd love to hear from you all. Would you find it interesting enough to purchase? Would you say, ooh, look at that's cute. They did their own creative thing on that bag and I like it. I'd buy it. Or would you be like, no. I want my regular Gucci. I don't want my Gucci with patches. And believe me, I don't want all of my Gucci with patches. Originally, when I thought about doing this whole patch thing, I thought about putting it on a tote that I was redoing. After I redid the tote, I was like, the tote is perfect as is. There's no way I want patches on it. And so then I was like, well, I done bought all these patches. What am I going to put the patches on? And so I found these, I found this one, and I got one other one very much like this that I found. And I was like, oh, I could put patches on that and I won't feel bad. I think it'd be sort of cute. And then this whole butterfly thing came to mind. A butterfly and bee thing came to mind. And so then I was like, well, let's do the butterfly and bee and see how that works out for you. So that's what I'm doing here. I would say that the glue is not bad. I don't, it's not necessarily a bad glue. If I could stop pulling it up, maybe it'd stick better. But I'm going to leave it be for now. Leave it be. Ha, 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 ha. I'm going to leave it be for now. I'll probably put a book on top of it once I'm all done, to try to get those patches, to lie down and whatnot. Let's go ahead and go to the next patch. So this is what we're working with right now. It looks like a hodgepodge of, I got this one off to the side here. I got this one less centered. Yeah, I think originally when I thought about it, it was definitely, I had the ideal better. And then I took these off, and I took the patches off, and then lo and behold, you got what you see now is what we got. I'm trying to see if I can bring this down some more so you can see it. So this was my error, but you win. I mean, you learn. You learn some, and you do better next time. That's what I'm saying to myself. I'll do better next time. And it still doesn't look that bad. Let's go ahead and tack this one down next. The question is, I have some other patches that I was thinking about adding to this, but how much is too much? You know what I mean? Will it start to look gaudy if I add too many patches? Now, they're not butterflies or bees. They're something else. Like, I was thinking about doing the sun and the moon patch here on this one too. But we'll take a look at it after we get these up. I wanted that to be up here or up here. You know what I mean? I should have had, because these should have been up higher. But I think I'm going to have these up here. And I think originally these were supposed to be here and these were supposed to be here. Too bad, so sad. I should have, like I said, I should have laid them out and kept them laid out until I put them down, tack them down or whatnot. I've seen people like this one guy, he was doing his patches. He used painter's tape to tack them down in the position that he wanted them to be in, so that, and that was probably a best idea. I didn't have any painter's tape, and I wasn't getting ready to go out and buy any. So, now you want to come up. Now that I want to move you. We're not moving you now. You are here. I may have to rewipe. I may have to rewipe this one. I mean, wipe it. And then with some stuff and tack it down later. Because I may have over glued it. I removed, you know, I normally have stuffing in my bag. I did remove the stuffing so that I could get this as flat as I possibly could to put these patches on there. And then let's go ahead and put the butterflies up here. So now I believe that there's only 2 butterflies that has not been tacked down. Well, I got 3. One is just over here, chilling. So this is where we are now. these up here. I was wondering if they should go under there, but I was thinking maybe they should go up here. Oh, snap. Drop one. So this is it. Let's see. I hope I like it. This one is my bag, so, you know, if I don't like it, I probably can peel them off if I choose to and try again on something different if I want. Since these are my bags, since this is my bag, you know, when it's your own bag, you do what you want to do. You do what you want to do, and how you want to do it. So the question is, should I put the butterflies, these down here? I don't think so. I think they should go up here. And they should be tilted a little bit. Maybe not. All right, let's go ahead, because I took longer than I needed to, because I forgot that I was videoing. Look, this is like cement glue or something. You remember back in the day when you had the little, when you were doing crafts in school, you had the cement glue or whatever that was, and it was get real stringy or whatnot. That's how this is too. It's a little off. You know what I mean? It probably started with this piece. This piece should have been different. And then this is not centered. So it is definitely off. This piece should be down lower. You see what I mean? Let me see if I can take her up. If I can take her up, I'd be happy. I did take her up. So we're going to go ahead and try to make her a little bit more centered. I probably should clean off the glue that's already on there, but we're going to see if we can avoid having to do that. And just go ahead and stick her back on here more centered. If I have to take it off, I'll do that. If I have to take it off and use like the fingernail polish remover to get the glue if it's caked up too much, I'll do that. I like that better, I believe. What do you think? Should I tilt it, you think? Tilt her like this butterfly is being tilted. Tilt some more. I don't know. I don't think my tilting game is all that wonderful. Great. I don't think tilting is necessarily the way to go. Like that one is tilted. Well, I think I'm going to be spending a lot of time trying to make it right, which I don't think there's such a thing, because I did not think this through as much as I'd like. So I think this will be just fine. So it took me more time, like I said, and I've seen people do this, and I should have done that too, where they actually pinned the placement and got the placement correct before tacking down. That's something that I probably should have done. I don't think it's bad, you know what I mean? I think with it just being my bag, my choice, I think it's okay. The vision is there. It is, the vision is visioning. And so that's good. And I think I'll enjoy using this bag. As I stated, I could still use it on this side if I want to. If I don't want people to see my work of art on this side, they don't have to. You know what I mean? All right, YouTube. I'll let you know if I add any more patches to this bag. I have a ton of them, and I was thinking about adding one or two other ones. Like I said, really the moon and the sun was the only other one that I was thinking about adding. I do have some Gucci patches and all of that too, but I don't know that I'll be doing that on this one. All right, I'd love to hear from you. Let me know what you think about the end product. Hey, tell me what you think about how I did with my bag spy on this bag. I'll have to make sure I include some before and afters on it. I think she turned out pretty dope in my opinion. Overall, I'm happy with it. Although, you know, I could have done better with the patching. placement of the patching or thinking that through. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I like it. I think I'll enjoy carrying it. All right. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to add your thoughts in the comments section. Until next time, remember, if you're not good to anybody else, be good to yourself. Be good to yourself. Start with you, and then work all that goodness outward. Till next time, see you soon. Bye now.